We are doing HIV and AIDS. We're Table F, and the people in our group is Sarah, Noah, and Max. HIV stands for Human Immune Deficiency Virus, and AIDS stands for Acquired Immune Deficiency Syndrome.
Usually you are infected with HIV or AIDS by sexual contact. Some of the other ways you can get infected are through breast milk and blood. First, the virus gets into your bloodstream and attacks one blood cell and inserts its RNA. The virus first attaches to the cell membrane protein, where it acts like a key in a lock. The cell will let the virus in, but the difference between an average virus and the HIV virus is that the HIV doesn't kill the cell right away, but it takes over the whole entire body and then starts killing them. This is a picture of the two models. On the right, we have the virus, and on the left, we have the cell.
The reverse transcriptase transcribed the RNA into viral DNA. The viral DNA then inserts itself into the nucleus and attaches itself to the cell's DNA. The cell is now HIV positive, and the cell must be destroyed to eliminate the viral DNA. After that, mRNA copies the viral DNA, and tRNA translates as the ribosomes make long protein chains. The protein chains get cleaved into smaller pieces. The mRNA used to bring the message is put into the new capsid, and the virus is born. The HIV requires locks and then matures in the bloodstream.
Instead of trying to kill all the cells at once, HIV kills some of the cells slowly and tries to infect all the cells. After around 10 years of that, the HIV becomes more serious and becomes AIDS. This greatly weakens the immune system so that things in your body that would normally be able to fight off can become problems. With AIDS for about 2 years, it can kill you because of all the diseases it causes. Only one person has been cured with AIDS or HIV in the whole world. And right here, this is a picture of an HIV virus. In the middle of it, there are two identical strands of RNA instead of DNA.
The king's twin comes to the king disguised as a humble person from the castle over. He captures him and puts him in the dungeon because he wants power over the castle. While he's disguised, he does the daily jobs of the king by giving orders to the messengers who take the orders to the craftsmen. The problem was that the craftsmen can't read or speak English, so the scholars had to write the orders down in the craftsmen's language so they could read it. While the king's twin was doing his jobs, he was crafting an evil plan. This is the king in our castle.
The king's evil twin's plan is to control all of the kingdom. The king's evil twin now has complete control over the castle, but the king's evil twin is very greedy. He wants more power and wealth. So the king's evil twin makes the people in the castle mine for gold. The people of the castle mine for gold for a long time, until the king's evil twin's throne room is made of gold. Now that the king's evil twin is satisfied with all the gold he has, he wants more power, so he makes the people of the castle invade neighboring castles. This continues until the king's evil twin controls the whole of Europe.
The problem was that though every time the king came to a new castle, his disguises were so good that no one ever noticed him, which made him invisible. After about 10 years, he had tricked the whole kingdom into doing what he wanted them to. In the king's brother room, he had a secret safe where he held self-destruct buttons for every person. He started to press the buttons, for he was bored and hated the king. As this was happening, though, the people were very tired and distracted from the work they did and the buttons he had begun to press. So they started accidentally letting in other knights from other planets who wanted the same power the king wanted. The knights started killing all of the people in the two castles, including the king's. With about 2 years of that, the kingdom was destroyed, and the king's brother, who was not harmed, moved to the next kingdom to get more power and riches.
These are some sources for helpful images, the site, and sources for useful information. It was AIDS expert Dr. Susan Buckbinder. We got a lot of our information from Wikipedia also. Thank you for watching.